Danganronpa.
Alright, what is up, SV Alert Nation? I'm your host, SV4NL, and let's get right into the screen. Okay, we're starting off where we left, previous week, so that means it's right in front of the class trial. So, yeah, we're starting off with something interesting. Without hesitation, let's hop right in. So is everyone ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Choco's not here. And Choco is? You really can remember?
Come on!
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go and track her out. Here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. Whoa, my internet does not want to work. Damn it. That's not great. Damn. I've already dropped 6.2 of my percent of my frames. 6.8, 6.9. Damn. My internet ain't working today. Well, looks like it's stabilized. Never mind. It looks like it's stabilized again. It better just have been for just a few moments. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright. And just like he said a few minutes later, he reappeared, tracking Choco behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you will drag a girl around. Terrible! You're terrible! Whew, so now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get the show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Also, thank you, Jos, Manny, and Grego for the outro hosts. I appreciate it. So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro Fukisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone make a choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here.
Hey, come on.
Fucking Kyoko, man. What's got her so worked up? There's something odd about Kyoko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. Boy. I guess it wasn't much help at all on this one. Yes, I'm playing this every Friday. Also, hi Yoskef and hi Local Food. I gave you plenty to work with. So show us how far your logic can take you.
How very
Miss Fikisaki, I must admit it, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. Oh, Ifumi. Man, my internet's not working today. Damn. Right. I don't know why the killer did what they did, but I'm sure it will work itself out. Just as always prevails. Right, bro?
Well then.
I will uncover the villain who performed such heinous acts on a weaker individual. You ready? We doing this.
Shall we go?
Shall we begin? Let's do that then. Let's begin. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes. This is... I agree too. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. Actually, I'm curious to find out what it is now. What did you see somewhere? Yes, what he said was, I think I see it somewhere, but I don't know what he means by that. Thank you, Google Translate, I guess. Boy. Anyway, with each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. No, same mean? What? As soon as I put Warren Force on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. Man, this is... this is already a great stream. Man. And just with one keeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good. You're rip-raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get the show on the road.
thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone, please find your sign sheet. There you go. And so the curtain opened to once again. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Yes, I'd like to save my data. Alright, let's see what we have for the truth bullets. So I can so I can relearn what was going on again. The victim was Chihiro Fukisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 AM. The body was discovered in a girl's locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. Although Chihiro wanted to get stronger, she declined several invitations from Sakura and Aoi, and may have used the locker room late at night to avoid them. Despite this, Chihiro had stated that she desired help with her efforts. She may have been meeting someone in the locker room the night she was murdered. The dumbbell found on the floor of the girls' locker room had a significant amount of blood on it. Chihiro had told anyone willing to listen that she wanted to get stronger. Some assumed that due to her inferiority complex about being weak, she admired strength more than anything else. To unlock our locker room, you need to swipe your e-handbook over the card reader. You need a male student handbooker for the boys' locker room and a female student for the girls. It is not possible for two people to enter at the same time. Additionally, lending someone your handbook is a violation of school regulations. The handbook of each student that has died is placed in a mailbox in the main hall. One of the handbooks found in the main hall had been broken, which is apparently a rare occurrence. Junko and Sayaka's handbook both seem to still work, so it is assumed that the broken handbook is Leon's. However, Monokuma claims it's very unlikely that Leon's handbook would have broken. Suspected genocide victims include Ken Harada, Katsuhiro Honda, and Shoji Gaku, among countless others. They were killed in the same way, and mounted to a nearby wall. The word bloodlust was found at the scene of each crime, written in blood. Profiling indicates the killer is likely a student suffering from a split personality. Chihiro seems to have consciously kept her distance from the other girls at the school, even from the beginning. Meanwhile, it had been noticed that she got along remarkably well with her male classmates. The carpet in the boys' locker room was found with a blackish stain on it. Blood was found on the posters in the girl locker room. The poster featured a big-breasted supermodel popular among young boys. Meanwhile, the poster in the boys' locker room was for a boy band popular with teenage girls. Chihiro's handbook was not found on her corpse, and has apparently gone missing. Chihiro's body had been suspended, and her hands had been found with some kind of rope. Her fatal injury was a blow to the head. Sakura mentioned that she was responsible for a coffee stain on the girls' locker room floor. However, the stain had since been inexplicably scrubbed away. Byakuya was known to use his lamp often. However, the extension cord had gone missing at some point, and the lamp's cord couldn't quite reach the outlet. On the night of the murder, right before nighttime, Chihiro was spotted leaving the warehouse. It seems she was stuffing some blue exercise clothes into a duffel bag. Presumably, she was on her way to exercise, but the clothes were not found at the crime scene. Celeste had not told anybody other than Makoto about this encounter. Alright. Do we have any skills? Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during bullet time battle. We only have one. So that's fine. I don't even know what they do, but yeah, it's fine. Finish preparations.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Is that... wow. Like... I mean, there were like 15 skill time, right? Wouldn't everybody give a skill at some point? I don't know.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
Yay, the murder weapon! First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Make your arguments. Locker room doorbell. Okay, we only have one truth bullet. That makes it a lot easier.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe. Interesting.
Damn it, I missed.
That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Or Chihiro.
Okay, I think I know which one it is.
Chihiro.
Let's see what were the buttons again. Controls. Silencer, vest, forward argument, fire truth bullets. Select truth bullet, concentrate, alright.
It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Shit, it was the wrong one. Yeah, fuck. Fuck, okay, that wasn't.
Chihiro's fate, it appears
I'm
it-
fucking this up
According to
already.
the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
Oh god damn it! What?
Chihiro.
Wow.
Chihiro's fate, it appears it was a
According to the Monokuma file,
What am I even doing right now?
instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe. Interesting. That's certainly
What am I even doing?
Chihiro's
The fuck?
fatal injury. It appears it was
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used what kind of blunt instrument
Yeah, I
could
know.
it have been? I bet
Maybe
it was
shit.
an iron pipe.
What the? Why kicking the fire?
Certainly would.
Or Chihiro.
I.
Chihiro's
The
fatal
fuck?
injury. It appears it was a
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt? I bet it was an iron pipe.
What?
That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
What is even happening right now?
Chihiro's fate. It appears it was
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt instrument? I bet it was an iron pipe.
There we go. I pressed the button too, but
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell, found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yay! That's so creepy!
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is
ooh, is it?
fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Of course it's Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, you fiendish serial killer. You can really kill Chihiro. Yes, tell me about the new elements. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullet will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting into your way. Press the A button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shut down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the white noise won't appear at all. In which case you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Do I have to shoot those?
What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong. I might know one reason
But
he
do
could be
I-
involved.
But do I have to shoot the white noise or like what's the deal with it?
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library.
Oh, it gives you more time. That's pretty useful, I
I
guess.
guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
And sometimes they'll completely block out the answer. Okay.
More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Booblusk. Seriously, Hifumi. Wow.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the rogue at large doesn't know. If I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the positioning of the body. I think
I got it!
I got it.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro is most definitely suspended in the same way.
Oh boy.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of.
Genocide Jack is within us.
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
Exactly.
Fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Oh boy.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and
And
no.
no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Yeah, why does it have to be so complicated? I sure wonder. Chirigo for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Choco, but also to not be Choco, split personalities. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple persons, right? What do I have to do here again? Shoot the red letters, right? Oh. What? It has to be some kind of foul. Shit. Rip. Man, I suck today.
Is it?
I really do
I
suck
refuse to
today.
give up yet.
I mean, I know the first one is last now. But I don't know. Is it a C? It is. Shit. No. I feel really stupid right now. Going for the C. Shit, so... What? I don't even know what the words mean. I don't even know what the words mean.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file.
I know
too.
he had a split personality, but I don't know if the word CISO was used for that.
They thought
Boy.
the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Yeah, that's probably it, but how am I supposed to know?
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Whoa, it's talking about that body. Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The rock has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm.
And it's actually gigs and what? Alright.
In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
Yeah.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly, that's what it is.
It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
Boy.
She told me a most interesting story.
Oh boy.
She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. right?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
It's not a lie.
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Boy.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
No fairy tale, guys.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
You still dig. I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
Nope, she couldn't.
I swear I tried to control it,
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Byakuya seems actually like a cool guy now. I've got to
I
say.
hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge talk echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second...
Well, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
Genocide kill.
What?
What even happened?
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
And let's not go with that. And exactly, what the fuck is this?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
Like, why does the tongue have to come out? Exactly, shout out to the tongue. It's so disgusting. I swear to God.
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous pink Genocide Jack. This is. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
It's not
Of
true.
course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid! And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people.
No, that's not it.
It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
No.
Kidding again!
Wow. I
This
don't
should be
even-
enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear
Good point.
motive to never have that side of herself
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Exactly.
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said. Need to get some more details about all of this. Make your argument. Oh damn, I actually don't. Okay.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
Okay,
Give it up.
that one was probably
You
it.
killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you...
Perhaps if you had an
Oh, an alibi.
When you compare your past, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Ooh, we find a difference.
Oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Boy.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happens
What a
to
great
Chihiro?
example.
It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
There's one clear difference between the murders. In the photos from the other Genocide Jack cases, look at your neck and stomach.
I got it!
I got it!
For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with
A pair of scissors.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
That's different.
Yes, that is remarkably different from the other murders.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Again, another great example.
Stop comparing killing people to cooking? So, are you saying the other difference is
I'm
to
with
do
your
with
hero
was
there.
arranged?
That's right, the second difference is related to how the body was suspended. In the photos of the other Genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were strapped to their hands. Here's
I got it!
what was
Do you
used.
remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend.
The scissors.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And, you know what else?
No.
Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you
Big
referring
Mac.
to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
They were all
There's
males.
a pattern there. Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
There was a pattern surrounding the genocide Jack victims and your team victim. If you look at the names of every victim, what you'll notice is... I think I figured it out. Because Chihiro was a girl. I got it.
Because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They were all guys. Kanaraga, 32. Takehiro Honda, 17. Soichi Gaku, 23. Kano Ase, 14. Because Chihiro was a lover, yeah. Best option, obviously. Takeshi Yoshiga, 30. Komatsuna Karo. Takafumi Gono, Uchiga Naoya. Takeshi Masamune, Masamu. Yuko Yume Kima, and there was no end to it.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Oh, adorable little man.
I'm so embarrassed!
I'm so embarrassed.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, okay, I was wrong right there.
Full throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
Wow, fan madam, really?
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Ooh.
Lowly cur.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
That does make some amount of sense.
I agree, that does make sense.
Whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class, envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. You're still on
Whatever, indeed.
Are you sure about that?
Da 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 da.
She's fully equipped!
That's
Boy.
right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you!
Still don't even know what to think of genocide chill.
How to tie a good
Like,
knot.
really?
So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah! That's why we figured it had to be the real deal, and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Ooh. Actually, hold on, there's one person. One person who could have copied the genocide Jack cases. Byakuya.
Here's my answer.
She is better than
Byakuya.
regular.
It's possible you
Joker.
could have found out,
True.
isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
It's Leon! And I love this music it's playing right now.
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Yes.
Oh, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Byakuya? What's your response?
Hey, he said it the way I used to do. Byakuya. Ha. So was I wrong? I don't know.
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
I surely go.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
You're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Yes, you were wrong. Huh? Suspicious? Since nobody searched the locker rooms, let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
I wouldn't believe a fanfic writer in that regard.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There was a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I can make it clear to everyone. Another element. Oh, kill me. Next we're going to add something called the truth flashback. If you aim at your weak spot and hold down the Y button, then you'll memorize the weak spot. The memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullet, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you just have to use your keen wit, won't you? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use the flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room, you absolutely
Yeah, you would
take
for
it.
me.
That's a natural reaction for any guy.
I
The
wouldn't
victim
agree
was
with that.
Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
You wish you'd taken me with you?
Wow. Hearing Byakuya's comment about Chihiro being a girl, I realized there was a clear contradiction here. Yeah, I would. Because it doesn't make sense how we could have known before we even found out. Okay, I need to make a contradiction clear.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girl...
That's a natural reaction for...
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Do I need to
So
fire
of
it?
course I would
And of
suggest
course
we
I
check
missed.
the girl.
There was no time. What's so strange? You wish you'd taken me with you?
So, you said Byakuya, but he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity...
That's a natural reaction.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Shoot!
So I need to use.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room...
You absolutely take it. That's a natural reaction.
Yeah,
for
it is way
any
too
guy.
obvious.
The victim was Chihiro.
No, that's wrong.
Yes, that's wrong. That's wrong.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit.
Yep, Oski is back. I mean, it could have been later on. I mean, I should have known. Ik wil be right after the tutorial, but still.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's up Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do
What's
with
the
it.
matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it.
Look, Yako's saving our skins again. Boy.
We just
for
talked
this
about the
debate.
differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
It's about the extension cord, I know it. Evidence to proof Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there. What could it be? Library guest lamp, indeed.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
No, it
Then
wasn't.
there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Shit.
Obviously,
The white
somebody
noise.
else
It
must have
blocked
had it hidden
me!
away
No!
What? The difference? You want me to explain it when I want to kill, and I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Sick. And...
Obviously,
No!
somebody else
Fuck!
must have had it hidden away somewhere.
That's why you shoot all the white noise?
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with...
Yeah, I get
It was
used to
some kind
focus.
of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life. Obviously,
Oh,
somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
Why couldn't that Corsair just like... Why can't that Corsair just like... not
The difference
move?
between the cases?
Like...
You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
There we go.
No, it's wrong. Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
But I mean, in first-person shooters, they don't move as much as it does here. And I was just making a joke.
Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord? What? An extension?
Yes, an
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you?
Ooh, I need that.
And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder.
Well, at least someone hacked.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Boy.
Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait. Ook al sketches now, something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room. What does that mean? Can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think so.
I got it!
The scene of the
You
crime.
say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true
Even in
letdown.
the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
She was found dead in the
Nice
girls'
quote.
locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I
Oh
believe
boy,
I
he's
do.
getting angry now. Did you just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya would seem so confident up until now. Maybe Byakuya never realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere
Don't
else.
just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Okay, you will get some proof. There's something that was switched between the boys' and the girls' locker room. Percent
I got
item.
The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Wow.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had
Relatable Danganronpa.
a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
Yes.
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in
Protein
the girls'
coffee.
locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
Oh, risky. Craig has him.
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body.
Yes.
By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook
Leon's handbook,
across
maybe.
the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room.
Because Cap was
She
missing.
had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Make your argument. Broken e-handbook. Yes, and that's exactly the reason.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure
That
that
could
would
have
have been
been
no
it.
problem for her. No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Seems right. Okay, I think I know.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys'
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
Huh?
Shit!
Oh, maybe I should use that as a flashback.
Is it really
No,
possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah!
But Leon's handbook was broken,
She
so they
must have
couldn't do
hacked
it.
her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been
I
no
don't even
problem
know.
for her. No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Yeah, you give it a hint.
What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No, that's wrong.
You did get game.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Yeah, I'm with Chuck right here.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup! Hit the nail square on the noggin!
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook! The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring!
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook,
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room? Byakuya is the one we get it, really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second.
And there we go again! Kyoko saving her skins again.
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So,
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What? What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make
Ooh.
things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Class
Now
trial
then,
recess,
what is it you want
yay.
to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Let's go. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We had it off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she Kyuko's was.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it
Be
again?
sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
No way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
That will be
not that I'm
better.
freaked out or
Maybe.
anything. It's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
Yeah, just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Wow.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura again began to quietly examine her
Be
body.
sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
a boy!
What?
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for
Oh,
confirming
but
this.
no, here for me, no. Don't write a dirty fanfic about that, please no.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off
Yeah,
the
of course you
bat.
knew. You knew any information.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
That makes it possible again for Kyoko to be the murderer. But then you still have that scissor thing.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
Interesting.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting.
Yay, ik had wat die
Now
wanna.
let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Ultimate crossdresser.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
I think that Chihiro was actually a guy. thought it never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Yeah, exactly. That was it, yeah.
Assuming his hand.
I think I actually said that in the first episode.
Then yes,
I think I
that would be
actually
true.
said that. Don't quote me on that, but I think I actually said it.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I
Yes.
still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
Well, somebody is enjoying this.
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
Wait. Chihiro being a girl is what made her decline Sakura's and I always offer to go and make him stronger, huh?
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it.
Ooh.
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro
Why
was
is
actually a
Byakuya's
guy.
name there?
If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now.
Effing.
I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Who was it
Well,
indeed?
I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
You're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Yay, we
Have a
got
mind
people
of your
on.
own? Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still
Yes,
have time to-
V.
That's very
I
true.
don't know. I really don't know. I fucking be
Our
quite
lives are all
humble.
on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hot...
If Byakuya can do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? there's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. You know my really bad headache right now that I have had all this week doesn't really. It is impossible to know. Okay, that makes me a little bit happy about it. But all this stuff doesn't really help cure my headache. God damn it. The killer was able to gain access to the room murder scene, which means the killer is a guy.
I got it!
Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer will have to use their own. In other words, it would have been a guy. That's still not enough, I need to find more clues. Make your arguments.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer! And only the killer! And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man! Game over!
Yay! No! Not game over!
No, not game over! There's no evidence you can't forget. Sure.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over.
Why me?
You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer.
No, that's wrong. I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh,
really?
But I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Makoto?
The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
I mean... Yeah, I don't know if I like it. I know. But I mean... He really was a good cross-dresser. I mean... Look at the face. The face was... The face 100% says girl, right? Or is it just me? I mean, it really is the ultimate cross-dresser.
Track jacket and a duffel bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Something rather odd? Okay, better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
Yeah, I guessing so. Like any trap.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much, enough, so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Oh, what a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even get.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
We do. Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe.
True.
But we can make certain inferences. We just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. You think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Just Chihiro's track jacket really holds some clue about the killer. Somehow it's really hard to believe. Okay, what do we get now? I probably need a flashback.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was heading. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
He's right, what he said just now is really old. You know something like that?
First of all, we know where Chihiro was heading. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask,
I have no clue at
why
all.
did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? First of all, we know where Chihiro was heading. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I really don't know.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is
Maybe
black.
it's like no.
Shoot!
First of all, we
How's
know
it
where
obvious,
Chihiro
though?
was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Right?
No.
It is. Huh.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
I saw him stuffing a crack. We check I could kill a duffel bag. Then I assume he had it off to exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you? You just... Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
Oh.
And
Now it
before
makes
we began the
sense.
trial, did you tell anyone that?
Nah.
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Nah, I'm not good. I don't wanna do that.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
Cherry?
Are you talking of so? How about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past
Boy.
me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
She stuffed the jacket to kill her back in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. Just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
That's right. However,
That's pretty smart.
Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question. There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Huh.
Did you notice such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
I really didn't expect Mondo to do it. And I really didn't want Mondo to do it. He was a cool guy, man.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
Fuck.
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth.
Ultimate Witch, that never happened. Ja, maar ik voorstellen.
What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Fumi.
Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
One. Oh, gosh.
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
Yeah, just tell us.
You really insist. Here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
It must be Chihiro's.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
But it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
Huh.
Imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so
Fragile.
You're right. They're not.
Ooh.
They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall for all your confidence. That is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
Oh boy, mysteries.
How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
By hitting its weak points.
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the
Ooh.
weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Tell us.
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're
Wow, what a-
sure
what a
you won't
weakness.
follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break.
But that means Mondo was in the sauna.
I flippin' knew it.
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burned, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Yay! We learned a new fact.
Is a mere trifling
And yes,
speck
kicking
of
with
knowledge.
Mr. Monokuma.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna,
Yeah, how
then
can
the
they
killer must have been
guarantee?
purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Because he didn't know.
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I
Yes.
think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Mondo. Where is Shimaru? For the camera. With that check. It was Mondo. Yeah. Ishimaru didn't have his clothes on. Mondo did.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets.
Ooh.
And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I mean, I want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond the shadow of doubt.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Makoto.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
No, that's wrong.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
There.
No, that's wrong.
Got it.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now.
Oh wait, we
Is it
don't have
really
that
yours?
yet.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
Ooh.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's. Yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, Leon couldn't loan it.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
Exactly.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo,
Boy.
if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake. But...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong! You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear. And we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Boy. Climax. Huh. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Go. Oh, I can get ink. Yeah. There's something everyone has that you need to get into the locker room. And that must be it. Which locker room did Kiero go into? Well, it can't be boy. It can't be. Wait, this is girl, so how? I only have girls' room. So how? Yeah, it doesn't actually confirm it immediately. As the murder took place, some blokes battered onto something. Kinderen. There. To disguise the truth, the killer switched around the carpet, as well as something else. The poster. It's the locker room that the killer moved to. That was the girls' room. The killer took something from the other locker room and switched it at the scene of the crime. Why get Yaki I do that though? It could have only been the rope. When Byakuya arrived on the scene, what did he use to disguise what had happened? Probably Bloodlust. Yeah. How did the killer go after it? Okay, we're done. Oh, I can know what's the one I missed. Needs to be. I didn't see I had that one. There. the handbook got thrown into the center room. What happened to it? It got broken. So that's that one. Let's see. That's all seems about right. Okay.
Here's exactly what happened. First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste?
She can.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, because she was really a he. Which is why he was able to use his own handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him.
Attacked him. No, you're leaving at
That's
like
where the
exactly
bloodstains on the poster
the
and
crucial
carpeting
moment.
in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. Then, removing the bloody poster, and finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room.
Yeah, really creepy.
A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course, but this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
Why would he do that
So,
though?
after stumbling on the crime scene,
I still don't know why.
he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
Okay, good. Sure. Then stack the sauna. Doesn't really look like it. Maybe it is.
The killer is you!
Yeah, it is. Okay.
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right,
Lol,
Mondo
just drawing, I love it. I love it. Why did it hack to be Mondo go?
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence? You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
I think that Mondo as the killer. That already revealed itself earlier in the trial. That can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now. Once I do that, everything will become clear. Oh no, not the written games. No. Let's talk a little bit about fever time and nega time. During a bullet time battle, if you press the RB button, yeah, fever time will activate and the tempo will force to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push AY however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assaults. But this only lasts until your focus cost runs out. This will make it way easier, alright. Of course, it won't be fair if you only got the access to special time, right? There was something called nega time that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates nega time during the bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the boxes in written. If you were to activate fever time at this point, no, never mind, I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent won't use nega time. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False!
Sick.
Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you!
Sick.
False! Show me some evidence!
How am I doing this?
I won't listen! False!
Because I ain't got rhythm. I ain't got rhythm. Okay, sorry, I have to do that.
I refute you! False! You're corrupt! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! Show me some evidence!
This should prove it.
Sorry, I had to sing a Phineas and Ferb song.
If my thinking so far is right,
Because it's a meme right now.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
That is cool for admitting that. How did I get to A rank? I absolutely butchered it. How the fuck did I get an A rank?
Bro! What are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that!
Working out.
Hold on!
No waiting! No holding on! Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Yay! We focused the right one.
What?
Uh-oh, this time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it was so. The blackened that killed Chihiro Fukisaki was Mondo Owara.
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're tracking very close to your danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he will kill someone.
Sorry. What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? Okay, why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of Kuma. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the B button to very fast forward the text. But I do want to hear it. Anyway, there was once a young boy. His name was Chihiro Fukisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak even though you're a boy. He heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and bury himself further and further into that weakness. To take on the fragile form of a petite young girl, he had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the authority complex had already taken root deep inside of him, and was not so easily beaten out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak, 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 weak.
But I mean, she even has a female voice actor. Like what? Very great cross-crossing, gotta say. Once the killing game had begun, here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it will be the end. The hardened shell will crack, the armor will fall away. Without a doubt, those around him will torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust in such a dilemma must have spent him spiraling into despair. And yet...
I'm sorry.
I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the track of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
that's right.
Now's my
I
chance.
want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says even though you're a boy, I'll be okay, I'll get better. With that thought, I will also keep referring as Chihiroshi. Like like another girl in the form of Ishigashi. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he made a commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body, but sadly, that will be the first and only chance he will get at it.
Hey,
And he decided to start exercising. He thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first and then ask him to help him from there. And the person he went to,
Yeah, that's right.
it was me. Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage, so Wang can ask Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So again, that must be why Mondo gave what he did. To keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean, that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep a secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so... He tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why did you... Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible, nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone. It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standards is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while you're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know. You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. What? Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daicha Owara. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Gaia that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one that Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Jaija, the older brother. Number 1 in the gang, and just number 2 his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Jaija, huh? Jaija created this gang with his bare hands, Mondo just along for the ride. Can someone like Jack really be our leader? All Jack will do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang, which is why
I
gotta get stronger than Daija. Once, just one time, no matter what, I gotta win.
fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes, I gotta come out on top. Sick, I accidentally skipped it. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory and destined to upcoming traffic. But suddenly, laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up, sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Jaija never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep your gang together. Cause it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise between man. Yeah, I know, right? He didn't kill his brother. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother, he could never make to anyone look his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bashed his big brother. Jaija was gone loose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad. He was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I just...
I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong. And yet... As soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. Then the lovely yet hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point it was clear. I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mono killed his own older brother. Although he didn't. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother have worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I've been carrying around, it would have been for nothing. So that's why Mondo, after I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with kind of fuzzy uneasiness. I just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before.
I
didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while I got fuzzy uneasiness. Turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety, way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I like you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Huh? Cause I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would.
But
You're right, but
I want to change.
I want to change. I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I've been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong, it can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuna might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell me everyone my secrets? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Kihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness to try and overcome it. It was a kind of strength I never had. So I was jealous of him. That jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong, are you fucking with me right now?
No.
I'm not making fun of you. You are really strong. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Yeah, difference between the mentally strong and the physically strong. Yep. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, I am strong. I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you.
Son of a bitch.
And stronger than Daya. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had a dumbbell in my hand and I was just staring at him down on the ground. Hey. I killed him.
Killed him.
Stupid. Stupid. I killed Chihiro.
Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Wow, that is better. Look at him, you see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't get free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Cause I sure don't. You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead, say that again. I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. It's what I want to say. But unfortunately, I can't do that right now. Because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now.
That's what I promised you, right? The black and that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Ohara, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait!
Let's give it everything we've got.
Here it is. Here's the moment. Wait 1 second. Yes, cliffhanger. Alright. Here we go. It's punishment time. I said wait!
Sorry, man.
Sorry, man.
I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
And there we go. Wow, kijk haar Monokuma. Kijk haar Monokuma. This is like the cage of Gav. Really creative. Wow. So he got electrocuted? I'm guessing. He just randomly disappeared, huh? Oh. Mondo butter. Wow. Oh. I really shouldn't have laughed there because I mean I'm sad. Mondo was a good character. I like Mondo. But I must admit that joke was pretty damn funny. But now it's still pretty sad. Oh well. I think I can get over this. Laugh at that and your soul will forever be at peace. Boy, it can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution. I won't give you again. Yep, I better believe Mondo's dead. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. It is how it goes. Boy. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Damn, man. That sounds like a really scripted scream. As Taka's sack scream invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But of course he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Byakuya?
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game. One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game is life or death.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response, except that...
however,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of Gav. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly,
So you ignored the red nighttime rule too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
there is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I'd looked inside and I saw the corpse. You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea I'd seen him.
Well,
So you're saying you know who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time. What a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene? But damn man, if we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been that too, right? Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become blackened, I know who I have to watch out for. What?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey,
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next?
you.
You'd like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. Ooh, OST right now. Oh yeah. I'm not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair. What do you mean? 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 Mean?
What the heck?
Mean. Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not playing too long anymore, I think. I don't know. Anyway, see you later. Thanks for watching. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me. Ah, the noble son of a noble family. Truly you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up, I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I've achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up.
Oh, so cool, it's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I'll kill you. Temper, sounds like someone needs a nap. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot.
Huh.
Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring?
Is this like a preview?
Really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to
As
ask
long as
you.
you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Wow. Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Huh. That's really interesting. To be continued. We received a crazy diamond. Sniff. Sniff, sniff.
I know I shouldn't cry.
Damn, that's a scene. And I won't say I don't like it.
But I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Donuts. I need to eat some donuts, that'll cheer me up. Glazed donuts, crispy donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes, malasadas.
Okay.
Oh god of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. Jelly-filled donuts, they're my favorite. Right, Brock? Delicious jelly-filled donuts. I'm sorry, please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But right now for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. Huh?
Huh?
What's that sound? Sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse?
But
I'm super scared, but is someone there? Whoa. A next generation legend, stand tall, galactic hero. Good morning after the conclusion of the second class trial. Everyone back up in the dining room, just like always. And I expected it to start like any other game. That's what I expected, but today's count kinda sucks, huh? Choco and Byakuya still refuse to show up. And I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in her room for today.
Oh,
Which is rather unusual for her. Normally she's so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry.
So then,
So it's just the 7 of us then. It looks that way.
How about that?
It's times like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang.
Impossible.
Or not? Jack hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look at his face showed he hadn't slept a wink last night. It must be because of Mondo. The two of them became so close, and then he finds out Mondo killed Chihiro. Then having to watch Mondo get punished, and nothing he could do about it. I can't even imagine what it must have done to him.
Well,
So, I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come.
it's like
Now I'm all depressed just thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things. Do our best to get along and live here together in peace. Now that's a solid advice. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only hope we have now. Exactly, just get used to it. It ain't that bad. Like, I never understood that. Wouldn't they easily be able to adapt? I mean, it isn't that bad. What? To live here forever?
well,
Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, or every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for?
is that okay?
Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence. As society grows, so does its perversion. In which case is our current situation not Demon Angel pretty princess?
Huh?
Huh?
Here we go.
Maggie, the girl sub owner. The bunny-eared Amazon cat girl dog boy. Robo Justice, the Galactic King. And what I mean is, there's no 2D here.
There is nothing to be done.
The mastermind but such-based decide to their advantage. Bending you to their will.
You know?
Well, okay, anyway, since Chaka's like catatonic. As the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. So, we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching?
I'm right?
Well, I mean, since the class trial's over and all.
Perhaps.
There should be new places for us to investigate. Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time.
Well
Then once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us, which may further enrich your life here. No, the point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation.
You called for me, so I appeared.
Genocide! Ah, nobody called for you. What? How come it's Genocide Joe and not Toko? God, this place is just amazing. Finally, a place I can just be my murderous self. which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in the cave for me! Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype. I'll fight all day and all night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. If you weren't here, my chances of survival will go up at least 10. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the bigger star needs the little people to hold him up. Can somebody please kill her? Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right, let's hurry up and eat so we can start the investigation. Don't do that, Jost. Don't. And hi, welcome back. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer. And after a much needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. So we need to look for new places. I'm guessing. Okay, let's investigate for a bit. Wasn't there like some stairs in the dormitory too? Or am I just seeing things now? Probably I was seeing things. Yep, somebody make a butter pump before you. Deal with it. Yeah, here. Huh. So let's go to the school itself then. Wait, I'm doing this. I know I can fast travel, but I'd rather walk. Also, my uncle's PC problem was not a problem, and Nico, and you wasted your time. Wow. Well, what was it then? What took you so long?
Could it be?
Nothing changed on this floor. The only difference is the gate blocking is scarcely. Wow. I guess that's where they want us to head next. I wonder what kind of crazy stuff is up there. The third floor of Hope Speak Academy. I wonder what we're gonna find this time. What's up here? Also, I need to go to the toilet really bad, so I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. Oh, wow. So, like, how didn't you figure that out sooner? I mean, that couldn't possibly take you that long, right? Or... I'm imagining nothing else in here isn't here either, but Sakura's here.
So in the end,
The windows up there are also barred with metal plates. Not surprising, I suppose. So escape still looks impossible. But I better check all the other metal plates again, just to be sure. Ah. Used. That's good. So this is
Let's see.
a recreation room. A place for students to come and relax. I never would have imagined a school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. There's Othello, shogi, even a dartboard and a pool table. And look at this. They have even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
This will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay.
Listen up!
Ring ring ring, hello there, allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science and all kinds of magazines.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Oh, but nothing dirty, this is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags.
So then,
And will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out?
Too bad.
Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to. Right now magazines are kinda what?
Watch out!
Oops. Knocking, never mind. No. Anyway, catch it for my explanation. Bye bye. What you just said. I know, right? It bothers me too.
most unfortunate.
Life here will be that much nicer if we could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really?
There is nothing to be done.
It is rather unfortunate about the magazines, but still. I do believe your life will improve significantly thanks to this little hideaway. There's a table here. It's kinda similar to the desk in the classrooms, but also kinda not. It's also kinda similar. Yeah, forget that one. There's a copy of Othello here. I'm pretty bad at it though. Oh yeah, we got new medals again. A pool table isn't normal school equipment. Is it thanks to Monokuma or did the school buy it? There's even a dartboard. Did Monokuma put his here or was it always part of the school? Oh wow. A firm looking leather couch. Looks pretty comfortable. There are all kinds of magazines here on the shelf. Even have a bunch of monthly comics. But without getting regular updates, what's the point? This looks like some kind of bottle, but what the heck is it? Maybe it's just for decoration or something. It's a big old locker. Doesn't seem especially important right now, so I don't need to open it. And then turns out there's something important in it. I can already guess. I never played Othello in my life.
It would seem...
So the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room. I also found a huge machine of some kind in a physics lab. I wonder what it does. No, I'm not gonna money match you. First glance, it looks like any normal art room. Joking about it seems off, or multiple things. Well, look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches the artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but I've also collected all kinds of sculpting tools. So you feel me? Do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes, indeed.
Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of Chiarumbo, Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Saburo Rompogi makes. Chiarumbo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. Pumpkinhead is like a little sculpture fairy representing the century's greatest quality. Why did you talk to him again? Truly, they can only be regarded as the elite form. But one of your elite is missing.
No, nothing!
Well, the elite 3 just sounds stupid now, doesn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Besides, that MTC rightly belongs to me. Today begins my reign as the legendary ruler of the next century. I see, well, good luck with that. What have we got? This is a statue of Neo. Or Nio. I've never really heard of anyone using a Nio statue for life drawing classes or whatever. It's a locker. It doesn't seem like there's anything inside. It's a Venus statue, yep. Definitely very art roomish. Can we expect something like under it? Oh, it's the wall behind. There are paintings lining the wall. Is this really art? It just looks like a bunch of crappy graffiti to me. Is this a statue of Monokuma? Who would ever want to make something like that? Still, the quality is surprising. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Besides, another door. This is the repository that's attached to the art room. It usually stores different artsy things. Oh, what's this? There's something on the floor. Looks like a picture. I guess I stretch out my hand to pick it up. Almost as if on its own my hand froze. What is on the picture was Chihiro, Leon and Mondo. They were smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head. One after another. One after the other. Why is it only these three people? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How did it get developed? And in the picture, the window in the classroom. There are no mecha plate covering it. Which must mean wherever this picture was taken. It wasn't here at Hope's Peak? But there was no time to find an answer. All the questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out by... That's mine! Give it back! Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had at answers evaporated. You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh?
Isn't that wonderful?
They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the Book of Youth. What's going on that picture? Do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Why can't you give me a straight answer? Never mind, I don't even know why I bothered asking. There are wooden mallets hanging on the wall. If I had to guess, I'd say they used them for making sculptures. Oh golly! They must use it to move all these statues around. Looks like nothing more is in here. Nope. There's still stairs leading up, but the gate's blocked. So there's still at least one more floor. Physics. Whoa, dude. So, this is the physics lab. It's less like a classroom, more like some kind of research institute. Hey Chaka, don't you think this place is like some kind of research institute? Still no reaction. This machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue where to start with this. Oh, this is a digital camera. It got some kind of weird anime style design on it. It's kinda big up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yep, it still works. I should show the others later. And that's another camera. What's up with a ridiculously big machine?
Watch out!
What? Fuck, do you wanna do some quantum leaping? Huh? That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by the student right here at Hope Peak. The ultimate physicist. Alright, they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. Time machine? Seriously, so it can go back in time? Okay, then let me get in there. If I can't go back in time, then I can. This time I'll stop Mondo for sure. Oh sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. Comes in handy when you like leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too long. 1 minute?
What?
Huh? You sound disappointed. Actually, I was lying about the whole thing. Anyway. There's no such thing as time machines. What?
Hey!
Honestly, it's just an air purifier. Air purifier?
In other words,
It can produce clean air no matter where you're at. But you can even leave on Mars. But what with the discombobulating gravity and deadly low temperatures, you're probably going to live on Mars.
you guys?
Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys all have delicious air. So don't go messing with it, you break it and it's your butt. This huge thing is just an air purifier, or more than that. To go out of your way to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering. God damn you. They must use these physics experiment. They must use these for physics experimental stuff. There's materials, pulleys, steel plates, magnets, and all kind of stuff I don't even recognize. First, let's talk about parallel universes. Discombobulated. Probably one of your favorite words. This is the equipment room. Super disorganized and there's a strange chemical smell in here. Yeah, this place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable. It's so tempting. Yeah, I wanna just dunk myself right in. Of course, Genocide Jack likes it. It just goes to show how disgusting it really is. I discovered loads of stuff. And it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. For now, I should head to the dining hall. When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was... Hina? I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall.
Hina. Huh?
Everyone rushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable.
Hina.
Are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped a lot. You do love those donuts. And wasn't it your stomach that was hurting?
Well...
Maybe my stomach aches kinda made me hungry, so you know. I guess my memory is kinda fuzzy lately. Just say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it. Even it's about to burst. Miss Ashina is pretty much the same, it looks like. Alright, thank you for looking that up on Google.
Just a second.
Hey! You of all people don't have any room to talk.
Well,
Anyway, I was worried about you. Besides that, you... Huh? Jeez, your knockers are huge. Fuck the heck. Did you convince them to double up on milk production?
Bastard!
Stay away from our fiend.
Um...
Anyway, first things first, we should talk about what we found, right, Taka? Right.
So,
I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one
Could
discovery.
it be...
It didn't happen to be a Ganon-related discovery, did it? What does that even mean?
that's right.
Never mind, it's about the nurse's office, remember? There's one on the first floor, right?
well,
I remember, but it's locked.
Yeah.
Actually, not anymore.
so then.
If you find any protein in there, or even vitamin supplements will be fine. I get loot, but no guys, just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff.
I see.
I see, that's disappointing.
Aw.
It is disappointing. Like Yank of Karolk is already here. I'm not sure if it's that disappointing.
Correct.
There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the third floor. In the middle of the room there was a machine bigger than anything I've ever seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier. Huh? What's something like that doing there? Is the device really that big? I really don't get it. Oh, I just remembered, I saw Byakuya a little while ago. What? Where? Where was he? You're kinda scaring me. Where was he? He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must got from the library. So that's where he was hiding. I would let him get away from me. She just ran off. Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her. It's no use. He's still traumatized. There's one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room up on the third floor. I have no doubts that your student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of Othello sometime? I still don't believe that though. Sorry. I sure. Well, technically you would though. I don't know. I searched the entire third floor, but all the windows in the halls and the rooms were blocked off. I wish they give this a rest already. For serious, give me back my bright blue skies. Just forget about it.
Impossible.
You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to the other. Testing each metal plate, none of them budged.
So in the end,
Quick team, escape via the third floor is as impossible as we feared. she does want to money match me, you know, Cello. I see. There was an art room on the third floor and I got all kinds of gear. Now I'll be able to recreate all my favorite anime characters. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me. I was talking while I was looking around.
perhaps.
A digital camera? That's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine. Well then, let's see it.
A The heck?
This thing is like a kid's toy. Looks like it can store like 5 pictures maybe. It doesn't have a timer or anything.
Well,
On top of that, its appearance seems questionable. Is there some kind of anime character? Strange.
You know nothing!
Rude, she's not strange, she's Princess Pickles from Demon Angel Pretty Pretty Princess. Oh, you recognize this, Ifemi? Of course I recognize it. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention. You have any idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it? Wait, that's my camera! What?
Damnation!
Where did you find it? In the physics lab. It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me. But I lost it the first day along with my phone.
let's see.
Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab?
However,
Oh, but look at it. It got all messed up. Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection. Or you buy a second-hand shirt. Well, that's it. Huh? That's it?
this is unforgivable.
It's not mint condition. I don't need it anymore. But aren't you just saying how much it meant to you? Then, may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are gonna need to take any pictures or whatever. Yeah, true. Okay, I've heard what everyone else has to say. So now it's my turn. Hey, can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kinda been bothering me.
What?
What is it? I found this weird picture in a repository. Apparently Monokuma took it. A weird picture? Picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those three? And the three of them were laughing.
Oh,
So three of them together laughing? What could have been taken? And there's more. In the picture there weren't any metal seats covering the windows. Then the picture wasn't taken here.
Let's see.
But I can recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to this school. You probably just imagined it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. No, I saw it, I'm telling you. But if it was taken before we got here, or after we got here,
How about that?
I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and then took that picture.
Is that right?
That's impossible after all. We saw it with our own eyes. They are all gagged. Either murdered or executed. And they are not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko and there's Saika. That wasn't an illusion. That was real, I'm sure of it. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. So we have to figure out when the picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged? Is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, on another topic, there's something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. Junko, not Junko. She's not Junk. Junko? And I mean, she is junk now. I mean, she's dead. So she kinda is junk now. There's something that has been bothering me, which I would like to discuss. What's bothering you, Celeste?
Actually,
It's about Hina. What? Me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened? Huh? It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It is called a tell, something that you can't hide, no matter how hard you try. Whenever Hina lies, you give her for notes that just a little bit longer. What, for real? Actually, no. Huh?
oh,
But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying. That's no fair. If you're going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly. Hina, be honest. Were you lying about your stomach ache? Yes.
I see.
Why? Why would you lie about that?
That's it. I'm sure of
Are
it.
you feeling guilty about
Just
something?
a second.
No, that's not it at all.
But
It's just, I mean, I have a reason for it. A reason?
sorry.
To be honest, I can have a stomach ache. To be honest, I didn't have a stomach ache. I think because even if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. The truth?
Oh,
I saw it. Saw what? A ghost. A ghost? You mean like that ghost?
Hey.
Is there more than one ghost? But I mean ghost or... See, I told you you wouldn't believe me. It's not like I can't believe you, but I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe whatever you say, no matter what. So can you tell us exactly what happened? If you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you.
so,
So it happened last night. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that's happened up until now. And I ended up just getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts. Donuts again.
honestly,
And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime?
sorry.
I know, sorry. I feel really bad about that. Anyway, please continue. Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound.
Well,
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse, so I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by pale green light. There's no doubt who it was. Just Chihiro.
Say what?
Yeah!
Oh no!
No way! A ghost?
honestly,
Simply not possible, you must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state. Then, all we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Let's go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It's a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If you can't find anything, that will be the end of it.
What?
You're gonna try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you. You can wait here if you want. I don't want to be alone. Take me with you. What are you going to do,
there is
Celeste?
nothing to be done.
I suppose I have no choice. How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here?
Oh.
I guess that's a yes.
so,
It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps.
Come on, come on.
What? What? Fucking what? Shut up, what if he actually shows up?
Hina.
Hina, where was it that you saw Chiero's ghost? Well, I heard a sound and when I opened the locker, I saw a kind of pale outline of Chiero. Is this the locker? There was something in here. Inside the locker is a laptop or something like that going here. I remember seeing this. Oh, that's right, I saw it in the library before. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. The Cthulhu mythos. It's broken, huh? Too bad. But how did the laptop get from the library to here?
It would seem...
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. I better thought it was broken. I will bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, she was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then perhaps...
More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost? I'm surprised you are able to dress yourself in the morning. Oh man, if I hacked the lost clueless girl's attributes, I would have fallen in love big time now. Wow. I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, I didn't expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay, I mean anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a grey alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean, I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I can go depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here?
In other words...
Maybe someone hid here.
But...
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
Wrong.
However, who put it here? I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. What do you mean?
Hey.
Have you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's a difference? There's no surveillance camera.
Yes, it's me.
Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro standing pale green.
Hey.
I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. It's just like Kyoko said, the display is wrong, but the laptop definitely has power.
So then...
So first of all we have to wake it up, right? Start hitting random buttons on the keyboard. And the display instantly began to glow pale green. There were a bunch of different icons on the desktop. There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego? Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon. When she double clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark. And then a voice spoke to us. Master, you're here. Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display.
Oh no!
It's a ghost! Buddha and sweet baby Jesus save me.
Calm down.
Calm down, it's not a ghost. Huh?
Um...
Then what is
Anyway.
it? I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoki began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then...
Hello, nice to meet you.
almost get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, the tone and everything. It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Okay, Ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI
That's
program? It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently Chihiro used a support vector machine, reinforced learning to develop it. Eventually he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine? Reinforcement learning?
True.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you wanna know more, just Google it, okay?
In other words,
But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. And that is why it's called Alter Ego. A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to create your own AI that way, what makes perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. Nice one. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how can you know so much about this?
Are you okay with this?
Anyway, so you fix a broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Can he broke the machine to this dressing room where the masquerade will not be able to find it? But you know, all this about master and whatnot, yes. I believe I'm on fire. Thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible. But he's a guy and also a computer program. Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean...
That aspect.
Anyway,
Let's talk to him a little bit more. Kyoko kept away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on? Master only gave me a general idea. But I do know that things have become very grave. Havoc himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here? Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taken me a little bit longer than I thought. But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secrets. For example, perhaps the secret of the school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked? It's gonna be a while. But I'm definitely gonna do it. So you can just leave it to me. So because of how long it will take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart! It also means that the work remains uninterrupted, even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up. But be careful not to let the mastermind notice you. Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
Which is fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Oh, why?
Are you okay with this?
If you've forgotten, all our rooms are completely soundproof. Once you close your doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay, and how about each nighttime we each take turns guarding the dressing room?
however,
there's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then what can we
so
do?
then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. There's no way I can miss the alter ego yelling. But if you leave your door open at night, then
It's true.
there's a chance I may become victim myself. I know.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. Won't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she will be okay. That confidence was something similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, ik had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone would be dropped into a battlefield versus someone would be born on the battlefield. Felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thought by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I ask a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but his master. For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do, but she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct. Chihiro's dead. Mondo killed him.
okay then.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low. So I was prepared for this moment.
It's like...
Somehow I feel kinda sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It's a simple computer program, it does not have feelings. Are you sure about
shall
that?
we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do it, I promise, okay? Bye bye. Yeah, she seemed totally different from when we first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Or was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us?
Could it be...
What's wrong, Hero?
You know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if you might be able to get this laptop online. And we will call for help from the outside. But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
Well?
If you take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access, it's way too dangerous. The mastermind will find out in no time. Oh yeah, true.
Indeed.
This is no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. It feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So shall we get going?
It's true.
Indeed. Goodbye. We'll be back, I promise. Come on, Hifumi, let's go.
I suppose.
Okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? I mean, the LCV been waiting for his cue. Dun. Hina has gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
So what's this awesome something? Monokuma?
What the heck?
You guys all seem in remarkably good spirit. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets? No fair. I can make an exclusive interview. Good night, super good night. Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean you have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like do it? What do you mean do it?
Yes.
Ew, gross. You said do it.
Just the worst.
What? You said it first. Whoop, sorry for the little interruption. Anyway, what? You said it first. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
Huh? We can fortunately the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group will go first. Hina won a match for us. That is why we're also pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which... Okay boys, why don't you head on back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Oh jeez, what you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Well ladies, shall we go? Celeste can hesitate coming with her Ross. And her poker face can even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room.
Damnation!
Nuts and damn it, we totally lost. Another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get the bath tomorrow. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now?
Hey!
Hold on!
Hey!
Something strange here, very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is... Oh boy. This is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh? That's... You're absolutely right. I thought you were all about the cutie. Oh, you need to shut up, sit down and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself. Should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just quietly go back to the dining hall? Okay, let's go! With your man's fantasy burning in my chest, I decided to head back to the bathhouse. So, alright, this is gonna happen, huh? I don't know if I can show this on Twitch. I don't even know what to expect. Have fun in your man's fantasy. Have a smashing good time. We opened the door to the dressing room, silent as death, and peeked inside. It looked like the girls had already finished changing and gone into the bathhouse. This had all started as a lie, but apparently they decided to go in for real. Making sure it was empty, we quietly made our way into the dressing room. The Forbidden Lounge.
But...
I can? Okay. Even the investigation music is playing. Oh boy. So they really are taking a bath. Is this what Celeste meant about lying convincingly? Mr. Hakakure, please refrain from pointless whispering. We are deep in enemy territory here. The scene only triggers if you have a specific item from the custom machine? Oh, I got really lucky again. Damn.
For serious?
If Ogre finds it, we'll be meeting Brigaders in no time. But what item could it have been though? Misschien naked you're on point. So... Okay. I'm ready. And I'm considering myself very lucky. Boy. Let's bang on the door leading into the bathhouse. Open it gently, inch by inch. Your Twitch is letting you down at the best moment. Ha! Get wrecked. I maneuvered my hand like a master craftsman to avoid making even the slightest sound. A little further. A little further. And then... on the other side of thick rising steam, I saw... We got busted by Kyoko. She saw us. She saw us. Hashtag change tech and Q quickly. Kappa. I'm not sure how to put it, but I always feel refreshed after a jog. Our 3D body isn't so back in its nude state, I suppose.
Could it be?
But still, I just can't believe it. Like, for serious.
How about that?
Ogre's a girl? Was this really okay? Well, I look cute, so I guess I'm gonna have to say yes. Meanwhile, we hear the buzzing of busy voices growing on ladder. The girls have finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall.
You got it.
Oh man, what a nice bath.
This is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time, what a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but sorry, no time for that.
So in the end,
That's what I figured, huh?
Actually,
We were just saying in above how it was about time for you to get up to do something. Because seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let it last for long. You're also terrible to me.
Entire existence.
Sniffle, sniffle. Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all. Presents?
Well now.
Oh, have I gotten your attention? Then let's head to the gym where your presents await.
See ya later.
No questions, no gilly-gallying. Gotta move on and everything will become clear.
Oh,
What is it? What are you scheming this time?
It would seem...
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again, providing us with a motive to get things moving.
huh?
Again? I don't want you. I don't want to do this anymore. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized. It's okay, we have alter ego. I'm sure he will find something that will help us. So for now, we'll just have to endure it. Come what may. With heavy feet we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived there was already someone waiting for us.
What?
To be kept waiting by the likes of you. Rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead. Byakuya, did you get here early? Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's a simple right foot, left foot, like right foot. The same as always. I see her on the other hand.
What the heck?
Oh, she's back to her Gabby down herself, huh? I heard what sounded like a sneeze and she was back to her old self. So now she goes from maniac to aggressive whenever she sneezes? She's kinda late to act into the mix. You're just staring at the loading circle right now? Wow, that sucks. Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you all win a locker and get hit by boss. So when you wanna say something then you can talk, huh?
well,
Anyway, it looks like everyone's here.
So then,
Which means...
You guys?
It looks like everyone's here, so then, let's get started.
What?
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time?
however,
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break. Yeah, that's right, we're not gonna lose to you ever again.
Come on.
You don't have to get so defensive, calm down. Defensive, not defensive. I've decided to change things up a bit this time.